Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Over to the left. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, stats-wise, Peter, Maguire is one of the very best English defenders in recent years. A real presence in both boxes, we know. And he generally likes to keep things quite simple. Not the type to be tested unless he gets a little overconfident or a little complacent on the ball.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Højlund unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the way through. There's the shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
So changes already. That is a bit of a surprise.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
Casemiro. Ugarte. Højlund. Bruno Fernandes. Caicedo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's a nicely measured pass. Nice control. And he's had it nicked away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to...
Højlund! Caicedo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
No goals as yet. Bruno Fernandes. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Højlund. Great big chance! Sancho. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Now it's Sancho. Nkunku. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ugarte. Sancho. Great hit! And it's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Guyu. Now it's Sancho. Neatly clipped into space.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Chance here to counter. Looking for the run. Nkunku. It is a corner, good chance. Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Cucurella. No way through, so back it comes. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Lavia, not the most accurate pass.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Diallo in acres of space out wide. James getting this one clear. Sancho has found the net here, of course. Now then, the ball's come loose. Colwill. Nkunku. Caicedo. Here's Sancho. That's good play. He's picked his way through. Sancho! Lacking in accuracy.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a key interception. Caicedo. Spread out to the left, back into the middle. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
So that was the first half.
Well, for me, Peter, things have
believe the
never
boys can
really
turn
got
it
going,
around.
but at least this
Of
will be a
course
good
they
time
will.
to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Looking for options for movement. Cucurella. Guiu proves just a little bit too strong. Maguire kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Højlund. Can he get it through? Nkunku. Diogo Dalot cuts out the pass. That's a lovely, neat pass. And there's green grass ahead of him. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Manchester United still this single goal behind. Foot in. Casemiro driving on and making good progress. Guiu. Diogo Dalot. Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's
Højlund! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Reflections on the goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
He could be in here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 8. Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United
Number
perhaps
16.
contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the
Number 18,
manager's got those
Casemiro.
substitutions on his mind.
Number 13.
Palmer.
On the field. Number 11.
Palmer! Magnificent! He's got himself an absolute peach. Into the lead once more.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Chelsea get themselves into the lead.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pedro Neto is fouled. Pedro Neto. And that's an excellent interception. Menu gets a good foot in there, and that's gone loose. Oh, that's nice. Does well to stand firm and defend it.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Pedro Neto. Palmer just eases him off the ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Out to the right. Mount. Manchester United must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And the ball's a good one here. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's found a way through. Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Ultimately... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And that gets things running. Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, super find. And he's certain. Now the finish! There it is! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passes short and sharp. Shot could be on. And that's a superb pass. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Sancho. Lavia. Look at the spec. Can he finish? And it's Casemiro. Højlund. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Cucurella. And now the breakaway. Spread neatly. Fofana. Ugarte. Driving forward. In with the challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That has ended up in no man's land. De Ligt.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, well played, well played.
Nkunku, they'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's well spotted. Some front-footed pressing going on here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Casemiro. Højlund. Bruno Fernandes. And the shot! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ball's gone out of play. Lavia. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Manchester United take the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nkunku driving through the middle. Ugarte defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bruno Fernandes, he has found the way through. Spread out to the left. Bruno Fernandes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's managed to get free. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Guyu. Dewsbury Hall. Maguire did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well read, nice interception. And the pass is intercepted. Dewsbury Hall cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Lavia. Nkunku.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Casemiro. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Dewsbury Hall. Fofana. And he's onside. Big chance! They've scored! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Manchester United come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead.
So it's been even so far.
Yeah, neither
Which
side
way will
holding
things
back
go in the
here.
second
It has
half?
been quite a
Ours,
half,
of
this.
course.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Chelsea trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Is there any support? Tries a shot! He has done it! And the comeback is complete!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Dewsbury Hall looking to run onto it. Nkunku. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Played back in. Sancho! Sancho! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Sancho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Nkunku. Oh, nice touch. Dewsbury Hall. And that is masterful defending.
The attendance for this match was
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Højlund. Martinez. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Dewsbury Hall, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Dewsbury Hall. Now it's Sancho. Hits one! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Højlund. Number 13, number 16, Ahmad. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
18,
So the lead now is 2.
Number 25,
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Number 11.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Number 17, Garnacho. Number 63, number 7, Mason Mount. Number 37,
James.
Mendes. Number 43.
For Pedro Neto.
Substitutions taking place.
Referee's given a throw. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Oh, that was vital.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Palmer. Decent hit! Great football, shot and save.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. That is good strength. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with